guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Tony and I run Bloomstitch Studios. It has been a hot minute since I uploaded a YouTube video. Pretty sure it's been 2 weeks, which I'm actually really sad about. I have missed posting for you guys so badly, but I just wanted to do this video this week just to kind of update you guys on why I haven't been posting, what I'm currently working on, and just everything that's been going on in these past few weeks, and it'll just clear everything up for you guys why I haven't been posting. I am so incredibly grateful for all the messages that I've had in regards to trying to help me solve the issues that I've been having and just generally asking where I am because you miss me posting. So we're gonna have a crochet and yap together today. I am just going to be working on this blanket. I think this is just a good one to do when we do a crochet and yap because I don't have to think about it. It's granny stitch. It's so cute. We're gradually making it bigger. This is just like a long-term project that I'm currently working on, and we're just going to be doing rows of cream, so that's fun. But let's get into why I haven't been posting these past few weeks. It's because my MacBook just completely filled out on storage. My full 250GB hard drive on my MacBook was full, so I thought, let me just get a hard drive, like an external hard drive, and I will be able to just transfer the completed YouTube videos onto this hard drive. That will clear up space on the hard drive in my MacBook, and I will be able to, you know, continue editing and continue making YouTube videos for you guys. But no, do you know what the issue was? My system data was just increasing no matter what I did. I cleared 30GB of, documents and stuff onto my external hard drive, and then I left it overnight. I was like, right, I'll come back to this tomorrow, because I was getting incredibly frustrated with everything because some of my YouTube videos wouldn't go over, and I thought I was just gonna lose the finished ones, which I know sounds silly, I don't need the finished ones anymore, but you just I like to keep things as a just in case. And I woke up the next day, went to work, came back from work, opened up my MacBook, and it said disk full, and I was like, but it shouldn't be, because I've just cleared 30GB of stuff off of it, and my system data had increased by that 30GB. It had just filled up overnight, and I hadn't had anything running. I'd closed everything down. I was like, how does my system data increase by 30GB overnight? Make it make sense. So then I cleared another 8GB of stuff, and I literally was just watching my system data go up. I'll insert a little video here where you can see that it's just going up, and I was googling how to decrease my system data, because at one point it was at nearly 150GB of system data. I was like, that is more than half of my internal hard drive. I don't understand. But everything that I was googling was telling me you need to clear your catch files and your logs, but you've got to be careful what you delete, because if you delete some things, then they're gonna ruin your MacBook. And I was like, just tell me what to do. And so I took 1 week off of posting, because I was like, I'll have this sorted in a week. No, I will not. I thought I was then going to be able to edit on my iPad, and I thought, that'll be fine, that'll be good. I edited a whole tutorial for you guys, which you guys have been waiting for. It's for the granny square bag. Edited the entire thing, was so proud of it, so happy with it. And then my iPad filled up with storage. The storage on my iPad is no more. I can't export the video because my storage is full. So again, another issue where another week and I couldn't post. And I was really sad about that, because I had spent the last couple of days of last week, I didn't go out, I was just editing this video for you guys because I really want to get this tutorial up, and I wasn't able to. So I was really sad. I'm not gonna lie, I was in a really bad headspace after the second week of not being able to post. And yeah, it put such a downer on me. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to use my phone to edit, but I was trying not to because I'm trying to like, I don't want to be on my phone as much. And I know it sounds silly, like I'm still looking at screens being on like my iPad or my MacBook, but like my phone I'm trying to not use for absolutely everything, which is why I like editing on like a computer rather than on my phone. But this week's video, because it's just a Yappy one, I will edit this on my phone, and you know, it won't be too much. Whereas like a tutorial, that's gonna literally like kill the battery on my phone, and I'm just like, no, I'd rather be able to edit that, you know, on a computer. So the tutorial, I think I'm gonna have to edit all over again because I can't get it off my iPad, which is a shame, but I know how to edit it now, so I should be able to get that done pretty quickly. But what I ended up doing was I reset, like factory reset my MacBook, and I did that yesterday. No, I did that the day before yesterday. I think it's worked. Not 100% sure. When I factory reset my Mac a couple nights ago, it took hours for it to, you know, set up my Apple account. Like it wouldn't let me like log in, and then I think I let it shut down because I think I fell asleep on the sofa. But then I came home from work yesterday and I loaded it back up, and I managed to get onto it. And obviously because it was like brand new, there was no system data on it, and then it was gradually increasing. So there was one point it stayed at about 5 gigabytes, and I was like, okay, and I was fine with that. And then I kept noticing it was getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, if I have the same system data problem, I'm actually going to be like fuming, because then it means it's like a internal hard drive issue, and I don't know if I can solve that on my Mac. Like it was like 2 hours later and my MacBook was back up to 50 gigabytes of system data. However, after researching, a normal amount of system data is about like 12 gigabytes, but it can also be normal, especially for an older MacBook, to have 40 to 50 gigabytes. So that it's sitting at about 55 now. So that could be considered normal because it is 5 years old. So my boyfriend has taken my Mac to work today, just like for his mate to look at it, and he says that he can't really see anything wrong with it. So it could be worth trying to put a new hard drive in it, but also we could just like, you know, leave it and that'll be fine. But I'm gonna just try editing on it later today. Maybe I'll try and edit this video on there when he gets home with it, or maybe I'll just edit on my phone, I don't know. But either way, I will get this video up on Sunday and you guys will be seeing it. I think for now I have solved my storage issue, and what I'm gonna do is, instead of uploading my clips onto my MacBook storage, like the internal hard drive, I'm just going to upload them straight to my external hard drive, so then I'm just working off of that instead of working on my internal hard drive, and hopefully that'll solve the issues. But that is kind of where I've been, the problems that I've been having, and why I just haven't been posting anywhere recently, because that has been taking up all of my time, and it's just been it has been really stressful. But I didn't pick up a crochet hook in over a week in all of this. Like between the first and the second week of not being able, like, of this happening, so the first week I didn't post and the second week I didn't post, didn't pick up a crochet hook. I think I didn't pick up a crochet hook for 10 days. That is actually unheard of for me. That's the longest break I think I've ever taken from crochet. I have lots of content ideas for you guys, and I should realistically be quite caught up on videos, which is actually quite nice to think about, but I'm still sad that I had to take a break from everything. What I've been working on, you know, since my last upload, because my last upload was crocheting gingham squares, so working on the Sadar crochet along. So we have all of these completed ones, they just need their ends weaved. We have 2 green, 3 blue, 3 pink and 3 yellow. This is the colorway that I added in. It was supposed to just be these colors, but I added this one in because why not? It's so cute. I just have one more of these to make. Have not started making that because it was just too time consuming. Like it was too much focus, and my brain was running with things. I couldn't concentrate. So we do still have one gingham square left to make, but we did make this entire bag. I filmed a tutorial for this, and I'm filming a very fun video with this as well alongside the tutorial, so that'll be up probably the week after the tutorial goes up. And I think it's just stunning. I did a longer strap on this version of this bag compared to the first version that I made, the blue version that everyone absolutely loves, and I love the longer strap. I think it just looks incredible. So yeah, tutorial coming for this very soon. If you'd like a written pattern for this, please let me know. I've never written a pattern before, so I'm kind of scared, which is why I did a video tutorial. But if you would like a written pattern, please let me know and I can obviously get working on that for you guys. Some other things that I have made. I dug out my burnout velvet the other day and I made a scrunchie. Where is it? I made that the other night so I could feel like I actually finished a project, because scrunchies are really quick and I really enjoyed making that, so that was fun. And yeah, I'm just basically updating you on my life. If you find this boring, I'm so sorry, but I've missed yapping, you know. I love yapping to you guys. I also went to Hobbycraft and I got a few more cross stitch threads for the epic Pokemon cross stitch. I am nowhere near these Pokemons. I am still currently on Venusaur now. That's the one I'm starting, and this is all the way for like Bulbasaur. No, not Bulbasaur, Blastoise and like those ones. So nowhere near them, but I'm just kind of stocking up while I have vouchers and that to make these cheap, because if not, they are £1.50 each in Hobbycraft, and with my vouchers they come out about £1 each, and they're 99p or more warehouse. So if I can get them cheap at Hobbycraft, I'll just get them there, and if not, I just order them on more warehouse. And yeah, nice and cheap and building up my stash quite nicely. I'm sorry if you can hear any background noise. My neighbours are being noisy again, just as I start filming, which is fantastic. Also, you might have seen if you follow me on Instagram, but I won a giveaway to win a crochet granny square book, and I cried when I got this. This was one of honestly the best things that happened in the 2 weeks that I wasn't posting. This made my day. The book is by Katie Mitchell, which is Kate's Crochet Creations over on Instagram, and she wrote me a little note, a little card, and I won her 100,000 follower giveaway on Instagram. I just entered it for funsies, and it's signed. It says happy hooking, Katie, and I'm honestly so grateful for this. I cried when I opened it. I couldn't believe I'd won it. I woke up, I think it was on a Tuesday morning, and I messaged Keelan and I was like, I won! Like, I thought it was a scam when I got the first message, and then when I fully opened it and saw it was from the verified account, I was like, oh my god. The squares in this are actually adorable, and I need to finish the Granny Square Sourcebook series, but as soon as I have finished that series, we're probably going to be starting a series making all of the squares in this book, because like, guys, they're actually adorable. Like, there's patterns, there's seasons. Oh, I'm trying to show you guys best as I can. They're actually just adorable, and I need to make them all. So that's a really exciting thing that's happened since I haven't been posting. I'm just in awe. It's a hardback book as well. I love hardback books. So yeah, honestly, so happy. Yeah, this is what like I'm currently working on. My main focus right now that I'm kind of back into crocheting, is to get the Sadar crochet along completed, because I'm so close. I've got one more square to make, and then I need to just attach everything. I've decided I'm not putting the fruits on the squares for now, just because I just kind of want to get the blanket made, and in all honesty, I can just add them at a later date. Like, it's not going to be like a hard thing to add fruits onto squares after the blanket is done, so I'm not like kind of too worried about that. In all honesty, I just want to get the blanket assembled and kind of finished before the Christmas one is like fully released. So we have about a month until that one's like fully released, like up for sale. So yeah, I just wanna get it finished. And if the Christmas one's cute, we might do it, but I've also got so many other like projects, especially like blankets, that I want to work on, that I don't know if we'll be taking part in it. Maybe we'll do another one in the future, but I didn't realize crochet alongs were actually going to take me as long as they have, and there's just so many things I want to work on. One of them being a Persian tiles blanket. I will insert photos, but Persian tile blankets have been all over my TikTok, and I'm actually obsessed with them. They are the prettiest thing I have ever seen, and I need to make one. Like, the urge is bigger than it ever was before. I put it on my like things I want to crochet list, but I put it as a thing that I'm probably never going to get around to make, but that is going to be one of the next projects that I do. I'm probably going to try and work on it simultaneously to the Granny Square source book once I've finished the crochet along, because I just need to. It's just going to be picking a colorway, and I feel like for that blanket I would like to treat myself to new yarn for it, because if you've been following me, I have actually done very good at not buying yarn since about April. The only time that I've like really bought yarn since then was the Facebook Marketplace find that I had. That was like £100 worth of yarn for £20, and I have a video of that, this one, breaking my yarn buying ban. If you want to go check that out and see like all the yarn that I got for £20, honestly, bargain, and it was very worth breaking my yarn buying ban. So yeah, I think for the Persian tiles blanket it would be so nice to just treat myself to some new yarn. I think I deserve it, especially after like the week that I've been having recently. But yeah, it's just picking a colorway. Like, let me guys know what colorways your favorites are for the Persian tiles blanket, because I can't. I really love like the pastels. The pastels are so pretty, and I want to do one where each tile is like a different color variant, because obviously like I love the ones that are like blue monochrome, but my attention span won't last that long. Like, this is not too bad because, you know, you've got the variegated yarn rows in between, but it's also really repetitive. Like, I love this, I love working on this, but it also takes me like 40 minutes to get around a row. So I just want each tile to like be different color variants, just so that maybe it will hold my attention more. But yeah, let me know like what colorways that I could do for the Persian tiles. Like, if there are any specific names of ones, I don't really know, but I'm just desperate to make one at this point. I'm literally just like telling you everything like crochet related that I've seen recently, and like that I need to speak into the world. But there is this TikToker that I came across who like is also on Instagram. I followed her on Instagram today, but she is called, her account is Izzy Sayer Art, and I mean, you might have seen her because I think her stuff is starting to blow up, but it is incredible. She combines like paintings and crochet in the most beautiful way. Like, I discovered her through her insects that she's done. I'll insert a few photos here from her Instagram, but like, this stuff is incredible. Like, I never would have thought of like combining crochet and painting like that. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I think she deserves all the attention that she should get. Like, go follow her if you haven't, because that, honestly, work of art, and I'm obsessed. I would love a piece from her, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to afford it, because let's just say they're not going to be cheap. And rightfully so, because I bet they take her like literally like weeks to complete. But just stunning. Like, I needed to get that off my chest because that is incredible. Also, going back to Persian tiles, one creator that I'm absolutely loving watching is KP Crochets. I don't know if you guys have seen her on TikTok, but she uses a random colour generator to like decide what colour she's going to use for her Persian tiles, and I think it's beautiful. She like rolls a dice, and then like she's got like a colour generator on her iPad, and she'll tap the amount of times like dice landed on. So say it landed on the number 5, she'll tap the screen 5 times and it'll generate 5 different colours, and then like 5 times, and whatever's the last like variant is what she'll go for. Stunning, absolutely stunning. The colours she picks, oh, they just work so well. I think seeing hers, honestly, like every day, because she does like daily updates on it, I think is what is making me want to work on one so badly. But I think it's so pretty. I don't know how many tiles she's got left to make. She's on like day 40 now, I think, or something like that. She's done like nearly all of the big tiles, and then she's got to work on like the little squares. So I'll be interested to see like what she does for like the little squares and like the triangles, and then like seeing it all joined up. I'm just so excited to see. I love following his series on TikTok. It's one of my favorite things. Some more things that I do want to work on in the future is I want to make a jumper, whether that be out of granny squares or just like a chunky yarn. I want to make a jumper at some point. I also would really like to crochet my friend a gift because she can't crochet. I'm also planning on doing like a lot of stash busting videos soon because I really do need to like work down my yarn stash because it is out of control. In all honesty, I go in my yarn room and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and I also still need to organize my yarn stash because that has not happened. But there's no point in doing that until I've got the new furniture that I want. But obviously everything in life is just so expensive, so yeah, currently just like trying to figure out everything, and once like the room is kind of set up, then I can organize yarn, and that'll be a fun video for you guys too. So yeah, this is just kind of like a video explaining where I've been, why I haven't been posting, what I'm currently working on, and just a yappy video for you guys to crochet along to. I know some of you like yappy videos because then it feels like someone's like in the room with you. It feels like we're on FaceTime, and in all honesty, I like that too. I like a yappy video. So if you guys would like more yappy crochet videos, maybe like what's going on in the crochet world like type videos, accounts that I'm loving at the moment, videos where I just yap and you can crochet along to, please do let me know, and I can definitely create more of those because this has been quite fun in all honesty. And these could even be like bonus Wednesday videos if you guys want to see that. So please do let me know if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you have been working on while listening to me yap, and yeah, hopefully next week's video will be a tutorial for you guys. If not, I'm sure I'll think of something to post for you guys and, you know, actually be able to get something up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support that you have been giving me these past few weeks. It has been rough, but I really appreciate you guys. You guys literally melt my heart with your support. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!